All right, 7.78 miles, 8:33 per mile on average, although most of my time was probably spent closer to 8:40, 8:45. There was a little bit of secret racing that went on today, so. Secret racing is a well-known but not often talked about phenomenon that happens along the Lakefront Trail in Chicago. I'm sure it happens in a lot of other places all over the world. I know it's not a Chicago thing, but it definitely happens a lot along the lakefront, and a lot of secret racing definitely occurs. Now, secret racing is something that I am definitely guilty of. I do it frequently, although when I do it, I don't really like race anybody. Usually when I'm kind of secret racing, it's because I just got passed by a group of very fast people, and then I'll usually give them a little bit of distance and then try to keep like pace with them, just to see how they do, just to see if I can keep up with them. And really more what I'm doing is I'm kind of like riding their coattails a little bit, using their group energy to kind of like pull me along with them. The other time that I'll do it is if I see someone ahead of me and it looks like they're a faster runner than me, I'll see how long I can kind of keep up with whatever their pace is. But I won't like overtly, aggressively like actually try to race someone on the trail. This morning though, I definitely came across a secret racer. Today was just a regular recovery run. It was the day before, yesterday I had run a half marathon at a relatively decent pace, moderate pace. So today legs were feeling a little bit heavy. So I was just taking it easy. First mile was at 9 minutes, 9 seconds per mile. After that, it was in like the 8:30, 8:45 per minute, 8:30, 8:45 per mile range. It's just kind of taking it easy. Somewhere around halfway through mile 6, I started getting close to another guy running about my pace, so it took me a while to kind of approach him, and I was just running whatever. And as I got closer to him, I could tell he was like picking up his pace. He didn't want me to pass him, and so we did that for like a little while, and then after a while he started slowing down, and then I was like running like shoulder to shoulder with him, and he picked up the pace again, and I was like, I don't know what you're doing, dude. This is kind of weird. So I just kept my same pace. I may have picked it up a little bit, and then I put some distance between us, and then once I had like, you know, a little bit of distance between us where I couldn't like sense his footsteps behind me anymore, then I turned it on and I ran 7-minute miles for the next kind of like mile or so, just to really put some distance in between us there. And you know, it's nice to turn up the gear a little bit, or turn up the heat a little bit on the run, and get the legs moving. That felt good because by then everything was loose and I was feeling good again. But also I just wanted to put some distance between me and that guy. I don't know why I was being weird. I don't know why I was racing. So that was my secret racing for today. In the summertime when there's tons of runners out, I definitely like to secret race, but I usually only do it when people are when I kind of get challenged first, or when people are being weird about it. In terms of not, you know, being passed or not wanting to be passed on the trail. I'm not usually like kind of the I don't throw the first punch kind of thing. But yeah, that was like the weird part about today. Let me know in the comments if you secret race or if that is something that's common where you tend to run. I'd love to hear some of your secret racing stories if there's any weirdos out there doing some unusual things. Because I mean, sometimes runners, we could be an idiosyncratic bunch.
Yo, what's going on?